Okay, guys, good morning all. Today we're going to remove the reduction gearbox from this engine. This is a Renault Snecma 12T engine. It's engine which equipped MD Marcel Dassault 311, 312. So today we're going to remove this reduction gearbox. This is the shaft, the probe shaft. This is the shaft which carries the probe. So this gearbox, we're going to remove it. So to do so, we have to disconnect this feeding, or this is a scavenger line. You know, the pressure, oil pressure goes inside, and then this is a scavenger which return the oil into the reservoir by the scavenger pump. Scavenger pump is further down, so this pipe goes in between the cylinder and goes further just to the return line of the engine oil system. So I'm going to clear this pipe, and then we shall start preparing for the removal of the reduction gearbox. Okay, let's do it. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna just take you through, guys. As you can see, the pipe is already disconnected. I'm gonna just undo it there. So this is the union. That's I'm gonna do it just to clear the pipe so that doesn't bend. And then as you can see, all the bolts around have been removed. Almost, it's just few which are left. All these bolts have been removed except the bolts which are holding, and this is a jack screws. We have two jack screws to help us to push the gearbox, you know, back so that we can remove it. So yeah, as you can see, we're going to remove this. This is a jack screw. Obviously, when you tight, it's gonna push against the block cylinder, and then it's gonna pull the gearbox out. So as you can see, all around, all these bolts have been removed except a few bolts which are still holding, because this thing is very, very heavy. Also, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna go through everything together. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, just gonna remove what I need to remove. Always to work in adequate position. Gonna just remove that. Holding screws. It should come easily. So I'll just leave the last one, and then normally should be fine to remove it without forcing, because that's the purpose of the jack screws. This is a Renault Snecma engine 12T. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on this and then finish the extraction of the pipe. So that doesn't get damaged. There we go. That is a scavenger line which return the oil from the reduction gearbox back to the reservoir, you know, by the scavenger pump. So this one, going to put it there in the container, because all these parts going to be clean, inspected. So now my gearbox is clear. I'm not gonna just double check underneath, everything is clear. All right, so let's push this, and I have to put the support because that thing is very heavy. Don't want to drop it. Okay, hold on. There we go. So this we're gonna support something there so that when I slide the gearbox it doesn't fall off. Okay, now I'm gonna remove the last one. Then I'm gonna actually on you can see properly that when the gearbox, I'm gonna remove it, it's going to, that's why you need to put support underneath piece of wood so that doesn't fall off. It's a heavy unit. You need to be careful because otherwise. Okay, now the jack, you see the gearbox is moving. Jack screws, you can see. Toward it, pushing. Yeah, other side also need to go all the way. Yeah? It's a heavy unit. Let me just remove that, the nut. See the gap already is there. It's just moving. What I'm gonna do just to increase the length, I'm just removing, I'm busy removing that, the nut, so that I can gain into the length. And then the gearbox shall come off easily. Put that one back. Just to gain the length. One man job. I don't have an assistant, otherwise it would have been nice to have somebody helping me, but because I'm alone here, I'm gonna get I'm gonna just make a plan to get the gearbox off without damaging anything. So soon I am. Okay, let me try something. Okay. Saw it. So now what I'm gonna do, now I'm gonna slide. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It was very well supported, and this is a Renault shaft. I'm gonna extract it nicely. It's a driver. You can see my gearbox came out nicely, no problem. I just went ahead to wiggle it a bit. You can see the mating surface inside. So you can see the planetary, everything, sun and planetary, everything, all the gears. So that's the front of our engine. As you can see, the gearbox, the reduction gearbox is off. Very well supported. I'm going to remove it further. As you can see, apparently it doesn't look bad. As you can see, that is a crankshaft inside there, and the first bearing. You can see. It's the inside. You can see the jack screws. They are there. Yeah, so it was just to unseat the gearbox so that I could remove it, because normally the gasket, you know, when the gasket is there for so long, it just doesn't facilitate anything. So that's why you have to wedge it a bit to be able to remove it. So that's how it is inside. You can see. And our reduction gearbox is off. You can see inside. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So my drive shaft there. To be careful. But it's heavy stuff. So let me get. I'm gonna get a piece of wood so that I can drop it. I can just rest, put it on it. Where am I gonna get it? Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's cleared. Okay. Okay, that is another part. So I'm going to remove it. So the rest is secured, no problem. So that's the thing. Part of the reduction gearbox. And yeah. So yeah. This is what I wanted very much to share with you guys. So I'm gonna pack away my spanners. Always use the simple thing, because as I said, this engine, we're going to strip it bit by bit, and then it shall be fine. Okay, so yeah, you can see the front of the engine, nothing much is there. And I shall just proceed with the rest of the parts. Let me see if I can do something at the back. There. Yes. Okay, thank you all. That was it. It was just the removal of the reduction gearbox. So now it's removed. We're going to proceed just by stripping the rest of the stuff. And then once the rear of the engine is done, we're going to be able to open the sump there to be able to further strip so that we can get access to the rest of the parts. As you can see inside there, I'm going to show you the inside very much, a glimpse, and then afterwards then I shall just take you guys through what we're busy doing. So this front of the engine is removed. So now I'm going to carry on with the rear. I need to remove the carburetor and the accessories around it, and then I shall just keep you guys posted as we go along with the stripping of the parts on this engine. So for the last time, before I close this video, I'm gonna take you guys through so that you can have a look inside there. Yeah, that's how the inside is. That's the crankshaft, and then the bearing housings and stuff. You can see the lubrication line, the feeder. This is a pressure line, oil, lube, lubrication lines. Is it on the top, and then the oil is pumped under pressure into the bearings on the crankshaft, and then you have con rods there and so forth. Yeah, you can see very much what's going on there. That's the pressure line, the lube, and then just to lubricate the bearings. Yeah, that's his driving pinion, and then you have the cylinder and so forth. So yeah, thank you guys very much. We gonna carry on stripping this engine further, just to recover all the parts and then clean and then see what we found. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.